Guys, what are the odds that they would drop the season 9 trailer on the same day Bunny Month starts? And I did my Jax video. That's crazy. Welcome, Diablos. Welcome, Funny Catty, and welcome, Watch This Space. Thank you so much for watching the Jax analysis. If you did do so, I'm hype. The video's doing very poorly so far. It is what it is. Hi, Mufasa. So sorry about your brother. Um, it's not doing well. I don't know. I expected to do a little bit better than it's doing so far, but it's gonna be fine. Hi, Susanna. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, but you're a loyal member. I see your name every single week that I upload. Just came back from American Dream. Is it a movie? Am I late? No, we just started like moments ago. Hi, Joshua. Hi, Glitch. Didn't see Jack's analysis vid. I'll watch it later tonight. Okay. Been very busy with the day job. Fair enough. I get it. Trust and believe. I understand you. I'm pretty stoked. Maybe the trailer traction will get some traction over to my video. I should be chilled out. Like, who cares? You know, it's Bunny Month. Last year, none of my Bunny Month videos did well. It took weeks for the Bunlops video to pop off. So, and what I'm doing next week, very obscure. It's not going to go well, algorithmically. But I trust the Bunny Month viewers to show up for the bunnies regardless. I think you will like it. I'm going to say that I think you will like the video, and I think you will like the topic, and I think I may very well introduce a lot of people to something that they wish they'd known about sooner. As far as I'm concerned, it's like some very early stuff. Like, whenever you see what it is, I'm not going to give it away, but whenever you see what it is, you're going to probably be like, why haven't I seen an analysis on this before? You're going to be shocked that there hasn't been an analysis before on that. Diablos is not. I'm sorry. I will tell you, I had considered doing the Walton Files for Bunny Month this year, but there is so much to cover. And technically, Walton Files was a part of last year's Bunny Month. If you missed it, it wasn't a video. It wasn't a main video, but it was. Oh my gosh, I got something in my eye. I get something in my eye every single time I wear makeup, so this is not a new thing for me. But anyway, it was a part of last year's Bunny Month. It was a live stream that we did. Maybe it wasn't during Bunny Month, but I have covered the Walton Files before. I'll leave it here. But we watched a new video from the Walton Files that they had uploaded, and I was waiting for them to drop new chapter. What's his name? What's Walton Files creator name? Oh, I can't remember her name off the top of my head. Martin. There's an episode 3 of the West Patch. Funny Catty, are you serious? Oh my god. Should we watch that today too? You're joking. They uploaded an episode 3? When? Where? Where'd you find it? On the website? Is it on the website? I don't see it. Where is it? Where did you find it? Oh, Glitch. Okay, so have you ever heard of angel hair, Glitch? That'll be a good know of where we can start. Looked it up and found a playlist of all the episodes. Playlist. Lost Media, maybe? Is that? No. Oh, I see it! Oh, it's episode 3 with a question mark. Interesting. Okay, well, we can look at that too today before we pop out. Your sister likes angel hair. Okay, so angel hair is made by the East Patch. That's a YouTube channel called the East Patch. The East Patch and the West Patch are run by sisters. I can't remember their names off the top of my head, but they are literal real life sisters. And one of them has the East Patch channel that has angel hair and rot and I think one or two other projects. But the West Patch is its own YouTube channel. And the publishing company, KP Publishing, that published Angel Hair in the world of Angel Hair, also made and published the West Patch show. Super cool. But the West Patch seemed to have been abandoned about 4 years ago. Hello Nintendo Rainbow, you're new on YouTube. Interesting. Faded timings. I know. Need to create something awesome involving Lego morphs so you can cover it. Involving Lego morphs so you can cover it for next Buddy Month. I mean, hey, do it. I agree, Glitch. I agree. It's really, but the first 3 episodes, which you can find on the West Patch channel, they are really good, even though the project seems to have been abandoned. And there's also a web series called there's also a website called thewestpatch.com if you want to kind of see what was once there. And it's not a bunny month thing because there's no bunnies in the West Patch, but I would just totally love to make a video covering it. And maybe, I don't know, it's not like my channel is the one that's going to bring it all back. But anyway, I do believe I have taken care of the crackling microphone issue, but please let me know if it starts back up again because I was not able to secure a new cord. I just did my best to doctor the one that I have. Sweet. Okay. We have not watched it yet, no. I was giving people some time to pop in. But we will be getting into it. I just kind of like wanted to preface with all that good stuff. Again, if you haven't seen, I did upload a video about Jax today. Obviously not including this information that we got today. But somebody did leave a comment saying that they think it might help my thoughts on Jax. It did, from what I saw, it was kind of Jax heavy. So, and if you haven't already, please remember to like the stream. If you're not a subscriber, you can become a part of the nervous system by subscribing. Otherwise, we are going to get started with this video. All right. It's only a minute. Hi, Clavis. You got her just in time. Only saw the poster and people on TikTok saying what is happening, so you're here to see. All right. I love Studio Ghibli. We stay nervous. We stay nervous because that means we stay ready. We're already ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Okay. Hi, Cinnabitten. You made it just in time too. We're just about to start. Okay. We're gonna watch it with the captions. We might go back and watch it without the captions if they seem unnecessary. Okay.
Are you sure?
That means...
Direct aftermath.
Now we have
Spoilers for episode 8. If you haven't seen episode 8, you're getting spoiled.
nothing.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh no.
What do we do now?
I really wanted to help.
Oh no. We're gonna have to go slow all that down.
Jax?
Have you ever done something that you regret?
Uh-oh. Ribbit. Ribbit was a lady? Ribbit was feminine? For a limited time only, you can experience it episode 9 early as the amazing digital Circus The Last Act. Feature-length theatrical experience combining episodes 8 and 9 in USA, Canada. LATAM and Japan theaters so far. So maybe even more. I know, I want to go watch it, but I'm like, the thing is, if I go watch it in theaters on June 4th, what, I have to wait 2 weeks before I can talk to anybody about it because I don't want to spoil it for people. I'm going to get spoiled. Like, if I don't go see it in theaters, I feel like I'm going to get spoiled. I don't know why, but the music is off. Like, if we reverse it and slow it out, is it a Morse code? It is at least reversed, right? Please, Glitch, give me more than 5 minutes of Ribbit screen time and my life is yours. Fair enough. Ribbit's voice? I know. The spoilers are going to be so bad. I know. I don't like that. Ugh. Susanna, that's exactly how I feel. I just don't think there's enough people to like, or I don't think there's enough people. I think there's too many people who aren't going to be able to go see it is what I'm trying to say. Hi, Robin. Dude, okay, Susanna, this is completely off topic and then I will get right back on topic. Are you aware? You will understand this. You will resonate with this more than maybe other people here. Are you aware that there was a VeggieTales drag show in Georgia? Because there was. And I wasn't there. So my life is over and my disappointment is immeasurable and I will never recover. But there was a VeggieTales themed drag show. There was a Rumor Weed. There was a Mr. Lunt. There was a Larry the Cucumber. Anyway, I'm shutting up now. You understand me. I was so like, are you joking? Why? You've seen it on Insta. You get it. You understand. Yeah, it's popping off a little bit on Instagram. I'm just like so upset about it. Okay, anyway, we're back into here now. We're back. I'm back. Yeah, Pomni was crying. Okay, so oh, Angel! That's so smart. I would have been mad at Blueberry for real. Okay, I'm sorry. We have to talk about this. Okay, it's all grayed out, of course, and
sure?
disappearing. I think Pomni's asking, are you sure to Kinger about killing Kane?
That means...
All right, let's see. Oops, I went back too far. Whoops. Oh, well.
Are you sure?
That means...
Oh, Gooseworks said Jax is going to do something unforgivable. Interesting. I wonder if he's going to do something unforgivable in the present or if we're going to see him do something unforgivable in the past. Oh, fair enough, Joshua. I understand that. Like, sometimes it's like, I kind of don't want to be right because then, like, the episode's not as fun. The OSC has been having lots of episodes in theaters and people have been leaking those. So I hope the TADC fandom doesn't do that. I want to believe that they won't, but I have no faith. Like, not like, it's not like I have no faith in the fandom. I just think that there are always people who are like that. Okay, we're going one through right now. Okay, so Zubul and Gangle still seem to be paired up here. And Pomni is reaching out to Ragatha, who's obviously upset. And scared for very fair. So it looks like maybe these are like their final moments or something. Like maybe the circus is slowly deteriorating and they only have the amount of time that it takes. This is in the back. This is in the past. Has to be, right?
Please, just now we have nothing.
Please, just now we have nothing. Like before we had at least like some semblance of a world.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, true. I mean, they are truly at the point of no return here. Oh, Robin, good call out. Okay, so Jack's looking like a VeggieTale right there. I'm just gonna say it. Those are some VeggieTale teeth if I've ever seen them. You know, Kinger is like shell shocked or whatever. You know what I mean? Like he is PTSD and hard. This is very interesting. I don't know if this is an inner picture of Jax's mind. I don't know if this is like an internal like sort of thing or if this is something physically going on with him. But that is, like, if it's an internal state of mind, or if he's, like, does he plug himself into something? Does, like, what, like, this one's really getting me, because if it's literal, like, if they're, because, like, it cuts to them watching. I wouldn't say that they actually are. I'm just saying his teeth look like VeggieTale teeth. His little mouth, the way his little mouth is closed. It just be looking like that. It just be looking like that. I'm just calling it like I sees it. Jack's entering the circus, Jack's mental state, or Jack's abstracting is what I think it could be. Yeah. Like, it's maybe we'll see. I mean, it looks like we are getting a Jack's flashback for sure. So this could be kind of us going back and being like, this is when Jax entered the circus. Because we got a little bit of Kinger. Why does Kinger need a bucket? I don't know if it's a need. It might be a security bucket at this point. Aw, Pommy crying. Somebody called that out earlier. That's so sad. Yeah, if Jax is about to do something unforgivable. Yikes.
What do
She
we
said.
do now?
What do we
I
do now?
really wanted to help.
Oh, she's gonna blame herself because she's like, I went and got the computer. She's the one that put the bucket on Kinger's head. If she just left well enough alone. You know? Evan. Think of what Goose said, the overall theme of the show, then feed the trailer through that lens. What I'm sorry, can you elaborate, Joshua? I may have I don't read a whole lot of Gooseworks. I don't have a Tumblr. I don't read a whole lot of Gooseworks stuff. Kinger needs the bucket because he is sane in the darkness, so it acts as a view blocker. Yeah. We know why he needed the bucket before. Someone was saying that the bucket is no longer necessarily because it is now dark all over the place. There is meaning to be found in a stagnant life. Interesting. Okay. I may be too stupid to know, but like she's sitting on some planks here. This is looking late episode. It looks like they may kind of be floating in a little bit of like just space, you know, like maybe the void is down here. Potentially. I don't know. Oh wow. Oh wow. This seems potentially a flashback. Gangle's got the other mask on, right? Oh, this on the stairs in the tower. Okay. Maybe that's where it is. Sorry. Yeah, it's a manic episode. Yeah, it's happening. I wonder how she gets a hold of this, or if this is a flashback. I don't know, but well, do they still have the ability to make stuff? This is crazy. It's like I don't know if it's symbolizing a lot of time passing, or if it's a symbol of maybe like hurtling. Don't think it's a flashback. Well, I only say that because it's so colorful. Like, obviously everything's very muted in the present, so it's interesting that this is so colorful and she's got the plastic mask. But I mean, she still could have gone back and gotten a hold of it. You know what I mean? Like, recently discovered that Goose and you have similar vocal range and timbre, which makes you a particularly well-suited for a bubble impression. Nice. I love that. That's good. Okay. Interesting. Oh, sorry. Set. Maybe Jax is like confronting Kinger with what he did. I don't know. Yeah, the door's pink. Interesting that it's pink and everything else, everything around. It almost looks cartoonish, like it's drawn, right? Like that looks very sketched in to an extent. It does, glitched. I was gonna say that. Yes, the Monsters Inc. doors.
Jax?
Is that laughter? Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the volume up in my headphones.
Jax?
Might be screaming. Do you guys hear that? When it gets dark. I'll turn it up for you guys so you can hear better. It's gonna get louder. It's gonna get louder. Okay, let me know if you hear this.
Jax?
Yeah, it does sound like screaming more than laughter, but I don't know. Okay, I turned it back down. Might be worth downloading this and seeing if we can't really bump that up and makes anything out of it.
Have you ever done something that you regret?
It's crazy. We getting ribbit. So it's got to be an old adventure, but they're stargazing, which is what Jax and Pomni were doing when he started to open up to her. From episode 4, where they did the suggestion box. Oh, Evan, good point. But they are doing a stargazing episode, and Jax starts to kind of really pontificate on the other members of the circus. He asks if Gangle really thinks she can be happy. He thinks like, oh, she's her mask still breaks all the time. Does she think hanging out with Gangle is going to magically fix that? This could be kind of a parallel where maybe Jax is, feeling like maybe Ribbit could help him or something. I don't know. And maybe that's why he's so angry at Gangle for trying to make a friend, because it's like, what's the point, This is live. Hi, Callie.
Done something that you regret?
Oh, wait. They're in a room. It's a little light thing. It's one of those little... You know what I'm talking about. It's one of those little light things. Night light things. Atmospheric lights. Are they hanging out in Ribbit's room? Are they in love? Just what everyone wants. A straight couple. Yeah. Interesting. Question. Kane's gone. Are those globes gone? Where he kept the adventures? Ribbit asked if Jax, presumably, has... Well, I think it's definitely Jax, because look at the overalls we've got here. And the arm. It looks like Jax is, like, laying down looking up. But has ever done something he regrets, so this might be where we learn about what horrible thing he did. Yeah, it's possible. Are they going to be able to travel to old adventures? I don't know. I know theoretically they would leave because Kane is deleted. But I mean, there's pieces of things still here, obviously. So like they still have the place itself.
Now we have
And if you'll look back here,
please.
uh there are still, there are pieces that are going away, but overall, I would admit it seems the circus in some capacity still exists. Oh, Callie, thank you. So, it would be worth checking. Watch there be exactly one globe left and it be like where Gummy Goo is. Gummy Goo has been the linchpin the whole time. Jax rejected Ribbit for whatever Ribbit did, and that's why Ribbit extracted. Well, this isn't really a spoiler. This is just something I mentioned in my video from today, where when Jax and Pomni are fighting, Pomni says, "Have you ever considered that this is why people abstract in the first place?" And Jax says, "Are you gonna blame me for something everyone else did too?" And when I first heard that, I thought it was like, "Oh, you're gonna blame me for something that, like, for everybody abstracts. You're gonna blame me for something everybody else did." But then when I was rewatching it, I thought, what if he's saying, "Are you gonna blame me for Ribbit abstracting or Kaufmo abstracting or both of them extracting, like just like everybody else did? Everybody else blamed me for that, and you're doing it too. You didn't even know him," is what he says after that. So it sounds like it's probably about Kaufmo, assuming that Ribbit is a girl. We don't actually know what gender Ribbit is or what pronouns Ribbit would have used. I read it as him saying everyone blamed him from the jump. I mean, it could mean a number of things, right? Ribbit goes by she, they. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We do know Ribbit's pronouns. I should have known better. God, this thing in my eye. Isn't Ragatha depressed now? She looks it. She sure looks it. Look at how Jax's eyes are wider than ever. He's embracing his character more than ever. Yeah, this is why I think maybe he's like, I mean, in the midst of abstraction or something. Glitch same. I found a lot of what I found. I mean, I did end up finding the Tumblr, but it wouldn't let me read very far without signing in. But I feel like I'm yelling. Am I yelling? I need to calm down. Am I yelling? Okay. So I found a YouTube video of somebody like compiling all of Jax's question or Gooseworks' questions and answers, or at least their favorite ones. And that's where I found like a lot of like information on like what Gooseworks has said, is just by compilations on mine. Does it still say Amazing Digital Circus, or is it no longer amazing? I don't know how long it's not said Amazing Digital Circus on the episodes. The actual episode that will be playing in theaters is called The Amazing Digital Circus: The Last Act. The depressing Digital Circus, for real. Let's look on the channel. Oh, it does say, okay, well, let me see. It seems like they use them interchangeably. See, yeah, when they're using when they're doing trailers, they call it Digital Circus. But once they release the episode, it's all the way back to the Amazing Digital Circus. So I think it's just a way they differentiate the trailer. Like this one says Digital Circus Episode 7 trailer. And this one says The Amazing Digital Circus Episode 7. Yes, I would agree. Glitched. I would agree. But what I will say is if we go through here, when they do episode trailers, they have a very interesting way of doing them. It seems like maybe they didn't start doing trailers until episode 5. And this one has trailer in brackets with a question mark. And then the next trailer has 3 exclamation points. And then the next trailer has 2 exclamation points. But then the episode 8 trailer just has a period. So that's an interesting, like, tonal, very, blatant tonal shift going on with that one. And then this one is back to the brackets, but no question mark explanation point, no punctuation whatsoever, actually. And we just have the brackets that say trailer. But yeah, very clearly Jax is a big focal point of the last episode. And I did know that something would be revealed about Jax. I like the way I read it was like, oh, you're not going to guess it. People are like way off base about what they're thinking, which is why I really didn't want to make a theory. True, the trailer is in all caps. Trailer is in all caps. Oh, Gerson, that's funny. I will say, if you don't know why the episode 8,
Enters.
if you are confused about or interested in this naming convention, this is like what Kinger's fingers do right before he deletes Kane. So, if you go towards the end here. Right before he, yeah. Somebody key mapped. Okay, chill. Somebody key mapped this, and he's clicking, at least as far as I read, it was like pretty accurate to like the keys. And then he just like slips the finger and hits delete on accident after that. Imagine Jax gets a boss fight where he can somehow get Kane's abilities. That's funny. I know, Callie. Yeah. So anywho, that's where that episode comes from, or episode thing comes from. This is like extra bright. Am I wrong? This is like, I feel like this is brighter than Jax's normal coloring. The title is The Last Thing Kane Saw. Yep. Terminal. Yep. It makes you mad when people say Kinger pretended to kill Kane on accident when he literally flinched and swore. Like, girl, no, he did not do that on purpose. No, he really didn't. Like, they show him accidentally fudging it. They show him doing that. He doesn't want to do it. There's a lot happening really fast. It's a very intense moment. I truly believe that it was an accident. And I imagine that he's going to be wrestling with that, at least to some extent as well. It is brighter. Thank you, moving marker. Jax.exe ultra emo angst alpha male 4. Yep. It's not fair. He only has 4 fingers. It's hard. Joshua, true. Have you seen the movie poster? I haven't. I'll look that up real quick. Is it... Oh, is it like a bunch of Jaxes? Is that it? Get out of here. Is it this guy? Carnage, that's a good question. I mean, there definitely was a prompt up that was like, do you want to... Good night, Cinnabon. Singing the one who's running the show an octave up is such a ride because it's not meant to be sung that high. That's funny. All right, well, I mean, let's break this down, eh? We've got the coffee cup here that Jax drinks out of. Ribbit's hands. We saw these in episode 7. Episode 7 we saw one of these hands reach out to Jax, and Jax came back and touched it, and that's when he started that whole abstraction kaleidoscopic crazy trippy moment. House of Jax leaves are optional. The eyes on the bottom right of the poster don't seem like the eyes of the abstracted. Interesting. Okay, we'll get down there. There are some eyes over here that you guys can't see. Hang on. I'll make this bigger for y'all. All right. In the corner right underneath my profile. Sorry. Picture. Right there. There's some eyes. Those are not the ones in the bottom right of the poster, but they are eyes. This is like old screensaver energy. So it's like old Windows screensaver type beat. The March ads aren't canon. Okay. Oh, merch ads. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. All right. But yeah, here's Jax. Jax is melting a little bit right here. Then we've got two Jaxes, one facing potentially away and one facing towards the area. Also, obviously this entire thing is like made of a Jax. Peeking around the corner a little bit there. We've got some MC Escher type optical illusion things going on. Butterflies. Kinger is making some butterflies, so that's something. That's some hope, right? There is a painting, yes, of Kaufmo here on the poster. Gang all upside down, kind of freaked out, not terribly unpredictable. This is looking like a mirror, but I can't tell if there's anything in it. It kind of looks like something's in it, but I don't know what, if anything. Could just be the reflection of like a wall. There's references to the main three abstracted people throughout the poster. Interesting. So Queenie the other main one? Well, who's the third main abstracted character? Because I mean, obviously Kaufmo and a Ribbit. Oh, are you just talking about the butterflies? Because that makes sense. I wonder if the butterflies mean they still have the ability to materialize things out of nothing, because if so, it could increase the chances of a hopeful ending. I agree. Oh, Scratch. Scratch. I mean, there's keys. Or, sorry, keyholes, pardon. I don't know. I don't see a dog. But interesting. But Ragatha is up here looking down. She looks a little anxious. This could be, I'm not gonna describe it much, but this could be an instance of Ragatha maybe feeling a little depressed, maybe a little hopeless. She's on the ledge, you know? When is the episode going to come out, Callie? It's going to release in theaters on June 4th for a limited run, and then June 19th for everybody else. Hi, Kane. Welcome in. Lots of just spherical objects. This is interesting. There's a lamp post. I wonder if that is symbolic of anything. I wonder if this is a reference to artwork or something. It looks like there's the exit stuff written under Kaufmo's painting too, as well as something on the ground here. Like maybe this has been broken and this is like glass shards from the painting. So that's interesting. Hi, Barry. Kane's ghost has entered the chat. But there's cracks obviously, but yeah, there's eyes all throughout. There's the ones up here. I only see them on this side. But then there's more eyes here and more down here. And they do remind me of the abstracted eyes, but they also kind of look gloinky. Kind of look like gloink eyes. Could be gloinks. They could be the key to all this. Maybe the gloinks are the key. It looks like Zubal's got some kind of... Is her arm broken? Or their arm... Is their arm broken? Or is this a Zubal arm we're familiar with? Because, like, I see the spiralies, but it's interesting that it connects to this. It looks like a cast. It could just not be. Bye, Callie. Scary, yeah, I would agree. The keyhole with the blue sky on the other side, that feels like an exit kind of motif there. There's also a door with a keyhole as well, with light peeking through. And that would be a reference to Queen, or Kinger at least, because when Kinger holds his breath, he lights up like that. So that could be something. I don't know. Zubal canonically goes by all pronouns, by the way. They, them is probably the best to use, though. Fair enough, yeah. Why are the characters inside of Jax's head? I don't know. Lots of keyholes, indeed. I think it's going to be a very Jax-focused episode. Thank you, Theory Chum, for the gifted membership. You got Jackie. Congratulations, Jackie, if you're in chat, which I doubt you are, but, you know, we can always hope. Do you think we will see any of the other abstracted, or do you think we will only see them in flashbacks? I think it's all going to be flashbacks or Jax abstracting. Oh, thank you, Theory, for the other gifted membership. How very kind of you. Goosework said that Jax can't be redeemed. So what if the butterflies represent the others trying to get Jax to change, but because he doesn't want to, they are flying away? I mean, you know, you say I could be wrong. It's like, why not guess? You know, like, why not? Jax is going to be the final boss somehow. I mean, that's giving. It's surely giving. It seems he is around every corner and causing a lot of problems. He could see this as hopeless. Oh, we got a new subscriber. Thank you, Angela. Jax is a caterpillar who won't cocoon. So real. So real. Real life Jax might be a criminal. It's true. I don't want to call it a theory because everything I feel about Jax is really is kind of vibes based. It's, you know, his behavior based. But I use some color theory and some of his behavior and inspiration characters in my video that I uploaded today. So, yeah, chicken fetus in an egg that needs to be cracked open. I wonder what he did outside the circus to make him not want to go out. That is something I theorize about, or I say theorize about. I mean, I just want to be abundantly clear that I'm not trying to say like, oh, this is like for sure what I think is gonna be revealed in this. It's just like, look, I'm just thinking. But thank you so much, Theory Chum, for the 3rd gifted membership, and thank you, Yumi Got Stone, for another gifted membership. You got Kane. Kane's a freaking spark now. He could be a gloink. A true gloink. Sparks are kind of like gloinks, just different. Just made out of brain stuff instead of code stuff. We also got Yashi. You got an ad? No. If they make the Jax ran Gangle over theory canon, bro, lol. Yeah, I don't know. What's my bold prediction for the new episode? Based on what we see here, I think Jax's abstraction, I think Jax might abstract or be going through something very similar to an abstraction like we saw in episode 7. And I think that his ability or his big, like, he has a lot of, okay. So this is just me shooting. You know, we see Kinger can make butterflies. He kind of reveals that they all have the power to bring things to life using their imagination. If they concentrate hard enough, Kane can just do it a lot easier than everybody else can. But it seems that Jax can actually do it pretty easily because he has keys to everywhere. There's nowhere he would really have gotten keys to everywhere. There's not even a reason for Kane to make keys to everywhere. So it's more likely that he imagined the keys into existence and they work because he sees the world as a cartoon. We also see him being able to use that cartoon logic many times throughout the series. So it seems he has been able to tap into that if you think about it hard enough, you can make it happen thing. And so I think he may be in the midst of an abstraction or something to that effect. And that is potentially what is going to cause a lot of crazy chaos, calamity stuff to happen. Because he is kind of going crazy and thinking about stuff really hard, and it's like making it real. I think Gangle having the mask in is present day, and she was close to abstraction just before putting it on. Scary. That's a good one. Oh, Kane is subscribed. Thank you. I guess that also explains Jax's tail. What does? Do I think episode 9 will have a lot of swear words? Well, they definitely won't be censored. What is it? Does it have a rating? Hi, Muffin. Hi, baby. Hi. Because that'll tell you right now. The last act. Or the final act? Is it the final act or the last act? PG-13. So it will have maybe some cursing, but it only one or two F-bombs. We do a little cursing. It'll probably have cursing. It'll probably have it. But I would imagine just more more D words, S words, A words, you know, than the big ones. Hi, baby. Hi. Hey, beautiful girl. How you doing? Are you cozy? Yeah, lots of Zoobles. I would imagine so. Um, I do like the idea that um they're maybe having to really fight against abstraction right now. But it's also just thanks, baby. It's also just like I think definitely we're gonna have to see what abstraction truly is. I think we must get answers about that. And if I go back to this, it almost seems like maybe they're gonna find the seller, right? Because and this is the thing is like Kinger was able to calm an abstracted being. We learned that in episode 3. So they could very easily get to the cellar now, right? And maybe find the abstracted, right? That's not I don't even think that that's necessarily an off the wall thought, but yeah. Hey, Jackie, thank you. Jackie paid it forward. Thank you, Jackie, for the gifted membership. That was very kind of you. What if Jax is so cynical about their situation that he actively tries to get everyone to abstract? Seeker. Oh no. I bet he does it to Gangle. That could be why Gangle that could be why like Zubul is like, "Oh crap, I've got to get back to my stuff to get the manic mask for Gangle so that she doesn't abstract." Yumi, thank you for the other gifted membership. Very kind of you. You got Max. Why, Yumi? Very, very kind of you. We're putting the pieces together. Yeah, I know. The longer I'm staring at this, like, you know what? The sphere and this cone here, those are like simple shapes. So like if someone was like at the very beginning of their 3D modeling journey, right? They'd be making stuff like the cone, the sphere, just trying to get the basics down. So maybe Pomni is like learning to create. Maybe Kinger is trying to help her learn to create. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I imagine that there's going to be like sort of a dichotomy, like a fight between the hopelessness of the inevitable or whatever and hope and perseverance and trying to push forward in the face of this really crazy thing that is happening. I I'm really excited for it. I guess I am going to go see it in theaters. The unfortunate thing is the theater near me that's showing it is a theater I swore I would never go to again because they made me so mad the last time I went there. Have you ever just had an experience somewhere where it's like, there's not a manager I need to talk to, obviously. I'm not trying to get anybody fired. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. I don't care. I'm sure this is exactly how you're told to run the situation, and I'm not, like, interested. But I have to, for my sanity, never come back here. Because that is what I felt at this theater. I showed up, like, you know how they play the movie? Hi, Oren. You know how they play the movie, and there's, like, half an hour of ads before the movie? So I'm not trying to show up at my showtime, you know? But I'm going to do my best to get there as close as possible to my showtime. Get my popcorn, hopefully after other people are already getting seated in the theater so that the line is not insane. And then I'll go sit down. I got there 2 minutes after my start time, okay? Which means I'm there 28 minutes before the movie starts, right? Because there's 30 minutes of ads. I get there 2 minutes after my movie start time. It is 8:02. That's fine, Scary. That's fine. The door was locked to the theater. It was 8:02 p.m. The theater is open until like 10:30. It was 8:02 p.m. The door to get into the theater was locked. And I was like, hello? Like, I felt crazy. I was like, have I missed something? Is the movie theater not actually showing my movie right now? And they let me in eventually. I'm kind of standing there and they come up and they're like, we're not letting anybody else in. And I was like, I have tickets to see a movie that started 2 minutes ago. And they were like, oh, you already have a ticket? And I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm at the movie theater, to see a freaking movie that just started. Huh? And they're like, okay, yeah, fine, come in. And it's like I'm annoying them that I showed up 2 minutes after the technical time that my movie starts. I'm like, why does it matter if I'm there 2 minutes after the movie starts? It's playing trailers right now. It's not playing the movie. If I would understand if it's like, oh, we don't let anybody in the movie after the theater. Anyway, I go in and I try to go up to the front to get like popcorn for my movie because it's 8:00. There's no popcorn. Nothing. They've shut it all down. They have no refreshments whatsoever. They have turned off the soda machines. Cleaned them. Popcorn thing? Nothing. Not a nary a kernel. I could have bought candy, I guess, but I don't even think they were running the register anymore. Like, no one was there. And I was just like, yeah, everything was turned off. I was just like, what? I was like, you don't have any popcorn? And they were like, no. And the drinks are turned off. There's not, you can get some candy. I mean, I imagine they said that to me. I don't remember the exact phrasing, but I just kind of had to like, I mean, you don't need popcorn to enjoy a movie. But I was just like, okay. So I just walk into the movie theater and sit down with my no drink, no popcorn, moronic self. You know what I mean? And like sit through 20 minutes of freaking trailers before the movie starts. And I'm just like, what is happening right now? And so I just like, I never wanted to go back because I'm like, why would you do that? Like, it was like if I was seeing a late show, I would have thought I'm here. I'm seeing a 10:30 showing of a movie. 8 o'clock. I'm like, where do I live? It's like a dry town, but for popcorn, they just like start throwing it all away. We can't serve popcorn after 8 o'clock. Gibby would not stand for this. I should tell Gibby. Maybe I could get somebody. Maybe I could get some information here. But anyway, that's the only theater in my area that is showing this movie. And I'm just like, do I have to go back? Do I have to go back? I swear a listing for the movie on one of the websites said there would be a theater exclusive opening animation and narration from one of the characters recapping the whole series. Katie, that's cool. Did they at least have napkins? They're fresh out of naps. Sorry about it. It was just weird. It was weird vibes. I was like, what is going on? That's really cool. Probably Kane. Could be. Yeah. Would make sense for it to be Kane because he's not going to be in the 9th episode, presumably. Did we point out the gummy goo confetti under Cough Mo's painting yet? Oh, is that what that is? I was calling that broken glass. Is that what that is? I was calling this broken glass, but I suppose it could be confetti. Thank you, Evan. I'll be sure to get there, I guess, half an hour before the movie starts, just in case. I just don't even know if I want to give him my popcorn money. I might just bring a comically large bag. Liminal space vibe, but instead of no humans, it's no food. It really felt weird. Looks like a mirror with something in it. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. I don't know what this is. It kind of reminds me of the goopy guy, the fudge from episode 2, but it could be gummy. We could be getting a gummy goo reprise. Oh, burp. I don't know how the NPC would come back though, but I don't know. We'll see. Was the theater itself closed? Well, they were calling it closed. They were telling me that the theater was closed, but no, there was a movie playing. I had a ticket to go see it. I went and watched the movie. I was like, you can't say the theater's closed. Bye, Susanna. Have fun. Have fun with D&D. You can't say the theater's closed if you're showing a movie. I can understand for, like, if it's the last showing of the night, like, you're locking the doors because you don't want more people to come in thinking that there's more showings. But 2 minutes after the movie, like, give me, like, 10. And then tear it all down. Obviously, they were just trying to hurry up and get everything done so when the movie was over, everybody was good to go. But I was just like, you've got plenty of freaking time. The audio's cutting out. Is it giving anybody else issues? Is it giving anybody else issues? Okay. It may be you, Glitch. I'm very sorry. I only think maybe it could be me because my microphone was giving me grief recently. Anyway. I mean, I suppose I will be going. It's Pride Month after all. What are you guys doing? I don't know what they're up to. Does anybody else have any more questions or thoughts about this? Kandali, I'm so sorry that your dad wanted to wait for your mom. The spoiler times will be horrendous. Like, that's why I feel like I have to go see it. Will I abstract in episode 9? We can only hope. I want to know what that's like, quite frankly. Support the dolls. Do you guys have any other theories for what these eyeballs are? I'm gonna bet on that they're gonna find the seller and they're gonna find the abstracted. And it's gonna be let's be honest, it's gonna be who all is that? That's gonna be if they find the abstracted, that'll be Queenie, Scratch. Sorry. Queenie, Scratch, Ribbit, Kaufmo, the Barney the dinosaur looking one, the clock guy, the one that looks like the worm. At least 7 people. Maybe 8. Maybe I should buy my tickets now. Hold on, let me get back on my phone. I was doing this earlier, but then I gave up because I saw that it was only that one theater, but I should probably just get the stinking tickets. Because if it gets spoiled for me, I'm going to be so upset. You know? And that's just going to make me sad. Continue. What is the day, June 4th? What is that? Oh, it's a Thursday. I can't go to the theater on a Thursday. Would you guys be mad at me if I didn't stream on that Friday because I go see the movie instead? Can I wait until Saturday? Ooh, boom, neat, boom, neat. That stinks. I literally will not be able to go on a Thursday. I have to close on Thursdays. Whee! There's not a late enough showing. I think I may have to just go that Friday and we just won't stream that Friday. I think it'll be okay. It's going to be in June. It'll be the first Friday of the month anyway. I tend to struggle with that. All right. The, I suppose, good thing about this theater is it's not one that has, like, assigned seating. So I could theoretically get there early enough to um get a good seat. Stream the theater experience. Yeah, that'll be smart. That'll be smart. I could totally do that. That would be normal. That's a normal thing to do. They don't mind when you do that. Ah! Okay, sorry. It was actually refusing to accept my card information. It was driving me crazy. A little. Just much. Okay. I'm terrified. Hi, Muffin. Hi, Ciabatta's here. Let's just do this so that way it's done. Oh. I thought it wanted my last name, but it wanted a password. That's funny. This is really riveting. Do you just want me to put on... I can put on the trailer again. Here, watch trailer. Watch trailer while I do thing. You guys love this. Look at it. It's so exciting.
Are you sure?
That means
Please, just now. We have nothing.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Riveting.
what do we do now?
I really wanted to help.
What are you doing, Ciabatta?
Jax?
Have you ever done something that you regret?
Can I complete the ding dang purchase now? They did eat with this trailer, Angel. I'd have to agree with you.
Are you sure?
That means
Woo!
Please, just now. We have nothing.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
what do we do now?
I really
you guys think they'll make
wanted to help.
popcorn buckets for this?
Jax?
Right.
Have you
It's crazy
ever
enough that I bought
done something that you
2
regret?
tickets just in case I happen to not have to go by myself. But anyway. Hi, Ciabatta. Come here. Can you stop stepping on stuff and make me think you're going to chew on my cords? Okay. Kinger is popcorn bucket shaped. Oh my god, it could just be his hat. It could just be his hat. They did with Iron Lung. I just wonder because it has a Netflix deal, so like they have the money. I don't know. I mean I'd love it if they didn't because then I wouldn't feel pressured to buy a popcorn bucket. Though I am like very into the Jax plush that's wearing the Pomni outfit and he's just like peeved about it. Ciabatta. What's up, baby? She wants attention, but she doesn't want to stay still. You know? Like, look at her. She wants all this attention, but she doesn't want to be here. Oh, fair enough, glitched. They low-key got enough merch as it is. Yeah, I would like it if maybe they just chilled out. Re-listened to those audios that the characters did for their favorite character awards, and the way Jax talks to Gangle for hers makes me want to strangle him. I like Jax, but I want karma to hit him hard. Somebody was talking earlier about how like people who like people who like Jax tend to hate Ragatha, and I find that's fascinating because it's like I'm a huge Ragatha stan. I'm a big Ragatha stan. Huggos, I just bought my tickets. I'm a huge Ragatha stan, and I don't like Jax, you know? But I am not like Jax is a bad character. I think he's a really good, interesting character. I also think Ragatha is a good and interesting character. But I think he's a mean person, which I don't think is an opinion. You know what I mean? Ragatha and Kane are your literal favorites. Fun. Funny, we're gonna get there. You clicked on the stream. You know what it was about. We'll watch West Patch when we get to it. We're talking about Amazing Digital Circus right now because we're really excited. People get bad character mixed up with bad people as if they're real. Yeah, true. I love the way the characters are written, but I know for a fact that Jax would be horrible to me. Exactly. Jax and I would not get along. I would be very. I don't even know if I would be a Ragatha to Jax. I might be more of a Zooble. I'd probably flip flop because I do my best to be copacetic with the people around me, but if I see you cause harm, the way Zooble is just like, I cannot watch you hurt Gangle anymore. Like, I can't do it. Like, Gangle is not coming for you. She's staying in her own lane. She's doing her own thing. And you're like continuously bullying? Read Alice in Wonderland on stream? Or when am I going to read Alice in Wonderland on stream? It does have a hare and a rabbit. And I think it's in the public domain, so I don't think it would be a problem for me to read it. I don't know. Love Jax as a character, but hate him as a person. Exactly. Nice, Barb. Yeah. Yeah, you can I'll hold on to your comedy mask and find you the Tommy gun. I remember seeing the teaser for it a few years back and seeing how big it's getting is so exciting. I have to agree with you. I think that the finale is going to be good. I've seen people say that like the way that the fandom is, they're just not going to accept it no matter what, which I kind of understand to an extent. People act like Ragatha is so fake, but Jax's whole thing is that his whole personality is fake. I don't mind a Ragatha in real life, but I would absolutely knock Jax's lights out. Well, yeah, exactly. And Ragatha isn't fake, Like, that is how Ragatha is. She doesn't, like, you can say she's fake because she doesn't tell you when something you do annoys her. Good night, watch the space. But she doesn't want to tell you that because she thinks it's mean and she doesn't want to hurt your feelings, not because and she seems to be capable of admitting that she's like, I'm so frustrated because I think you're a bad, like she says to Jax, I think you're a bad person, but I don't want you to hate me. That's not a fake person, like she's got a lot of insecurities, but I don't think she's putting on. I think she only wants to show one side of herself, and that's Jax's problem too. Yeah, Ragatha is fake because she wants to be nice. And my whole gripe, I guess, with how people treat Ragatha is like in the episode 4, in the suggestion box episode, they're in Ragatha's suggestion, softball. We know that's Ragatha's suggestion. She used to play softball. We see her playing softball throughout the, earlier in the series, trying to teach Gangle how to play softball. We know that was her suggestion. And she's getting frustrated because, Kane is messing with it. Nobody is wanting to go along with it. They're not playing by the actual rules of softball. Nobody is empathizing with the fact that this is Ragatha's adventure. Nobody is trying to give Ragatha a good time. Nobody is looking after her. And she's sitting there still feeling the stress of the game because of like the trauma that she's experienced in the past with her like perfectionist mom and everything else. And she's sitting there and she's upset. And Pomni tells her, she goes, not to agree with Jax, but you can show your negative emotions sometimes. Ragatha does not blow that off. She goes, okay, like obviously not literally out loud, but she not internalizes, but she takes that what do you call it? Criticism in and says, okay, Pomni is not sure, or she says she's not sure about it, but Pomni has just told her that it's okay. Jax comes up, is antagonizing and annoying in her suggestion when they were supposed to play along with the other one. And then she gets mad. She shows off that she can get mad and what that looks like. And Pomni tells her to chill out. Pomni tells her to chill out. Hi, Cherry. And she just told her that it would be okay. And she even says that you just told me that I was allowed to do this, and now I'm doing it, and you're mad. This is exactly why I don't do it. Because when Jax does it, we all go, haha, hello, whatever. That's just who Jax is. But if I do it, it's like a betrayal of my whole thing. And that's so frustrating from the perspective of someone who's like been sitting there like trying their best. And it sucks. Ragatha for real was looking for permission to play ball on Jax's terms. Pomni gave her that, then got mad as she acted on it. Yes. Her crime is she prioritizes how people feel over just making people feel, but that doesn't make her a bad person at all. Yeah, and hi maybe, she has flaws. She's not perfect. She's just a person, just like everybody else in the circus. And yes, when you try to put all your best foot forward all the time and you don't ever want anybody to see your flaws. We're talking about Amazing Digital Circus. Yeah, people can get annoyed by that. I don't even think people are wrong to get annoyed. You know what I mean? With that. But communication goes both ways, and it's not as if nobody could have just gone up to Ragatha. Like, Pomni could have easily gone up to Ragatha and been like, hey, I think I understand, like, your deal, right? Like, you want people to like you. What I say in my video that I uploaded today, Ragatha abandons herself to seek out identity in the people around her. That's a flaw. That's not good. That's not good for yourself. You know what I mean? But it's not an evil thing to do. It's not a bullying thing to do. It's not an antagonistic thing to do. It's just an insecure thing to do. She's insecure, you know? You think it would be a bad ending if everybody abstracted. I'd have to agree with you. Having a compulsive need to be liked, but it doesn't mean you don't also genuinely care. Exactly. She does care. One prediction is Kinger having a talk with Jax or Zubul in episode 9. That would be interesting. Honestly, I think Jax and Kinger having like an actual rational conversation would be interesting. Goose said it's bittersweet. Interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think that they will in some way be able to connect with the abstracted, but I don't know that they're gonna be able to bring them back, and that might be something that they'll have to wrestle with. Maybe Jax does something unforgivable because he makes that a permanent thing. Or maybe, like others said, maybe Jax tries to get everybody to abstract. I did see that, Katie. I did see that. Yeah, Burb. I would have to agree with you. But yeah, I mean, I think Ragatha has lessons to learn, but I think Pomni could have just as easily, instead of just being like, hey, you don't need to treat me like a kid, which is like, you know, whatever, that's her getting annoyed, whatever, it is what it is. But she could have just as easily been like, hey, I like you, and I don't need you to be anything other than yourself for me to like you. And if you're mean sometimes, or you get upset sometimes, or if I annoy you sometimes, I think that that's normal. And I'm probably going to get annoyed at you sometimes, but it doesn't mean that I don't like you. And it doesn't mean that I don't want to hang out with you or be around you, you know? And I think that she would have accepted that. You know what I mean? Like, it's so, like, people also forget there was a, like, significant period of time where the only two people in the circus were Kinger and Ragatha. What does that do to a person? You know? What does it do to a mind to have one other person with you and Kane? I guess, and Bubble. But like, and he has dementia for all intents and purposes. That can't be easy. You know? Someone also did a stop motion animation of Kinger and Jax talking. This fandom is so talented. I know. Aw, Kinger named Ragatha. I guess he would have had to have. I mean, either that or Kane, yeah. What does it do to a person to spend years with Kinger? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying she well, like, cuz you have to know, like, he was fresh traumatized in that moment, right? Like, at the time that Ragatha joins, Kinger has been alone after everyone is abstracted for years, right? So, like, the last thing he knows of a person being with him is them dying for all intents and purposes, and then just him being alone. And it doesn't even seem like Kanan is interacting with him very much. So, it's really odd. Wonder how Kinger managed to survive so long. By going insane. Like he goes crazy. That's what happens. I know, Yusuf. Here, we'll play it again just for folks who are just coming in. It's not long. Not a big deal.
Are you sure?
That means.
Please, just now. We have nothing.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
What do we do now?
I really wanted to help.
So sad. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Sorry. I'm an idiot. Here we go. Well, you heard it, and now you get to see it. I did that on
Are you
purpose,
sure?
actually.
That means.
Please, just now. We have nothing.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
It was a long day. It's been a long day.
What do we do now?
I really wanted to help.
Running on about 4 hours of sleep.
Jax?
Have you ever done something that you
Mysterious
regret?
voice. Like, we know that's Ribbit. But what if it's not? It says mysterious voice. I guess we don't ever actually see Ribbit say that.
Ever.
Let me see if we
Have
see
you
Ribbit's voice move at all.
Ever done
This
something
is new
that you
information for
regret?
me. No. Her voice, her little mouth moves a little bit. Her little mouth moves a little bit. I think. Is that Cope? Yeah. It was open. And then it closes. Someone pointed out that Ragatha had to go through Ribbit abstracting, Jax possibly changing for the worst, and Kinger slowly losing his mind. They could never make me hate her. Thank you, Katie. Yes. You thought that voice was Ragatha? I think it's Ribbit. But the fact that it says mysterious voice makes me think it could be a fake out. Robbit. That's funny. I think Jax is gonna extract. I don't think that's a bad thought. I don't think that's a bad prediction. Maybe that's another reason that Jax doesn't like Ragatha, because he is reminded of Ribbit from her. I don't know. Bro. But yeah. Rip Kane. Rest in peace, Kane. I think Kinger will isolate himself from everyone early in the episode. Somebody had talked about earlier. They said, "Does Kinger not have a line in the entire episode or in the entire trailer?" And that is correct. He doesn't speak in this trailer. I imagine that he will go into shock of some kind, and maybe that's a part of it. Maybe part of it is just that Kinger can't even speak. And he is the one who would know anything, right? Oh, Kinger sacrificing himself to leave. Oh my god. A good shoot, I lost my train of thought. I would agree, Carnish. I do agree with you. Yes. Shoot. I had a thought. Sometimes when I read the chat, it like erases my brain. Let me go back and just listen to this again.
Have you ever done something that you regret?
I'm gonna remember. Kinger remembered the life before the circus to an extent. He helped create it. He'll feel somewhat responsible for that. I know, scary. I need a bucket. I need a bucket so bad. Well, I had a really poignant thing to say. Katie, I do like that prediction though. Yeah, scary. They are. They're coming from a little thing on her
Ever done something that you regret?
on her little desk over there. Christ alive. If we get a live action shot in the episode, that would be wild. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. We do know for a fact what Gooseworks has confirmed. Every character will remember their real name in this episode. People have already guessed. Some people have already guessed Kinger's name. It's probably Grant. But yeah, everybody is going to remember their real life names. So what there are, no matter what. Hi, murder drones. Welcome in. No matter what, they are going to be able to access their names, whether that is from memory or because they are able to escape, or because they access files of some kind that give them that information. If they are still capable of creating things, which the poster does seem to suggest that they are capable of still creating things. Yeah, someone got Zubal's name mixed up with the wrong character. Yeah, some people have guessed Ragatha's name. Some people have guessed Zubal's name, but for a different character than Zubal, so on and so forth. But I feel more confident about Grant than I do anything else. So, I'm just not even gonna necessarily bother. Here's the poster for anybody who hadn't seen it yet. Hello, Toasty. She's being very demanding at this exact moment in time. Some people suggested King name is Grant because the guy named Grant helped making some of the advancements in the AI and the computer stuff, but I don't know. Oh, Grand. Remember Christine. I don't know what that means. Also, I pray that the theory about Kinger and Queenie having 3 kids due to the pawns on his desk in real life isn't true because that's sad. No! I hadn't seen that. Yeah, episode 9 is soon. Hi, Apin. Everyone is high cortisol this episode, huh? Yeah. Oh my god, Toast is being so needy. You need to do that kind of stuff on camera, girl. At least let them like you. Hey, nah, not on the microphone. A machine mentioned the name Christine is in a merch ad, so people thought it was funny name. Oh, okay. Well, didn't Goosework say that those are non-canon? So I don't know if that would help. Kane was messing with minds and memories. Now that he's gone, I'm guessing that's why they'll remember their names. So they might remember all sorts of other memories Kane tinkered with. Not a bad thought. Toast needs to speak her truth? No, she does not. She only has bad things to say. Like, she starves me. She does not feed me enough. She doesn't pet me enough. And she moves too much when she's trying to sleep. Because I'm trying to sleep. Kane called her Christine? The key door feels very important. It's in the trailer to that. Probably the way to leave. Maybe. Here, go ahead. Go ahead. Let him know. Let him know. What do you need to say, Toast? Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. What's up? You got stuff to say? See, I only scream when my sister is making me angry or when I'm hungry. I don't care. Or when I walk in the door. She loves to scream when I walk in the door. Whenever I walk in the door, all of a sudden she's just like, "Where have you been?" Kinger had a picture of a dog on his desk as well. Aww. Oh my god, scary, no! They might escape. I don't know. Or they'll accept fate. I don't know. Maybe it's a... Well, what did somebody said? Hang on. There is meaning to be found in a stagnant life. So maybe finding peace in what is left behind. Because Gooseworks said that the overall meaning or whatever, the overall message of the Amazing Digital Circus is there is meaning to be found in a stagnant life. And stagnant life is kind of where what they are in the circus. Now, maybe stagnant life is something they were all experiencing outside of the surface or circus, like Pomni was experiencing a stagnant life because her YouTube stuff wasn't taking off and she was an accountant. Maybe Zubul felt like they were in a stagnant life because they were like maybe never really settling down, kind of feeling like they're always in the same place, uh, kind of always starting over because they can't lock in one identity or one true life path or whatever. Sorry, I got stuff in my eye again. It's just a thing. um Gangle had dreams of becoming a manga artist but was stuck doing menial labor stuff. I don't know. We don't know that much about Jax, but maybe he was stuck in a small town, not able to do things the way that he wanted to do them or reach his goals, or maybe he was like a dead end kind of like what do you call that? Um Golly, dude. It hurts. Maybe he was like um a burnout or something where like he didn't have a whole lot of ambitions. Maybe that was something that he was struggling with. Maybe Ragatha felt like she couldn't live up to the expectations that were set for her by the people around her. Kinger was just kind of stuck. Um, constantly trying to code something that they could never fully figure out. So every character in some way maybe was living. I'm making this up, or like I'm just pulling from my memory here right now. Oh, Jesus, sorry. Eyes are supposed to be good at flushing these things out. Okay. So, theoretically, they were all living maybe a stagnant life beforehand that they didn't appreciate very much. And then once they're in the circus, their lives became truly stagnant. Gooseworks posted some nose and ears thing. It was Kane's evil bro. Are you just me or being silly? In episode 7, Ragatha said, "What will happen to the people in the cellar, like Kaufmo and Ribbit?" She mentioned Jax's two best friends, showing she actually cares about Jax and his well-being. I would agree. Pomni YouTube channel ARG before the movie releases would go hard. True. True. Oh my god. Honestly, it would be so easy for them to do that and us not know because we don't know her name. And we wouldn't know that it was related to the Amazing Digital Circus until whatever like the last episode was. You know what I mean? Like it could just be some person with a name. Maybe she doesn't even say her name, right? That would probably be better if she just like is like, I don't say like who I am, but I go on these like I explore abandoned buildings and stuff, and the first like 3 episodes or whatever could just be her exploring buildings that aren't the CNA building. And then the 4th episode, all of a sudden she explores that, and it's like whoever happens to be watching it will have to like know what that means and then disseminate it out. The description of the movie online makes me think we'll get more details about the first group of people in the circus. It says the cast will discover the truth and history of the circus. Prediction 1, no one leaves the circus. Prediction 2, no one else abstracts. Prediction 3, no one unabstracts. Yeah, I don't think anybody could unabstract, but I think that they will find those people. Sent Payne into the Discord. Okay. Where? Oh, there it is. It took a minute. Kane's evil brother, Payne. That's funny. Let me see if this works. I don't know that it will. There you go. Hi, Phil. Someone is going to abstract because Goose says that someone unexpected will abstract. It really could be anyone. Interesting. Well, if someone unexpected would abstract, then it couldn't possibly be Jax, right? Goose said once that abstracted people can't be saved. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they could be saved, but they could still find them. You know what I'm trying to say? Like they are trying. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because they are in a cellar. You know. I think we'll see Ribbit abstract in the past. Interesting. Evil Jax abstracts. Payne ends up becoming good at the exact same time Kane crashes out. I do love the idea that he's the other parts. You know what I mean? Like Kane's got the eyes and the mouth, so he of course is a nose and ears. Anyway. I'm gonna go get water, and I think that we're going to transition to watching the West Patch episode that we didn't get to watch before. And then I think that's gonna be it for tonight, if that's okay with you guys. I thought maybe I was gonna play games, but then they dropped that trailer and I was like, well, I guess that's what I'm doing. But let me go grab my water. I say water, it does have flavor in it, but it's still water. Okay. Murder drones, thanks for being a part of the nervous system. Let's go. I'm reusing a root beer bottle. It's not root beer, nor is it Fanta. It's just water with flavoring. All right. Let me pull this up, and hopefully I won't forget to take it off of full screen. So for those who were not here before, we can just quickly watch through the first 2 episodes because they're not long, but I'm not going to explain them or stop. So just know that that's the vibes. Wait a minute. Why are there two of these? Interesting. Okay. Is this how we did it before? I think this is too big. Oh, Murder Drones, thank you for subscribing. Sorry, I'm being so particular about this. I want it to be as big for us as possible. Okay. Good. I think we're good now. Okay. So for those who were not here when we were watching the West Patch before, we will watch through all the episodes, but this is the sister channel, the literal sister channel to the East Patch, who made Angel Hair. And this is the West Patch, and they only made 3 episodes before they seem to have abandoned the project. We watched the first 2 episodes before, and now we're watching the last episode that they made.
The Padilli family is happy to present to you the creative works saved from the grave of the famed author Julia Padilli. These new stories from the beloved West Patch world are written in honor of her daughter Marguerite. Hopes you enjoy.
Here we live together, and we never stray too far. 'Cause here is where our home is, and our home it has a heart.
And I think that's literal.
Sunny days or rainfall, adventures, fierce and fun. We can't deny the West Patch is our home once all is done.
So true.
Another day shines on the West Patch. And
Melting,
after
Melting,
the
Melting is the
family's
name of the episode.
Tremendous snowy adventure. They've been content to stay warm in the house for a while. But what's this? Come on, get in there.
Your dad, wake up! The birds are back. They have come back for spring.
What now? Did you say the birds are back?
Yes! House,
Yes, ma'am.
assemble the children. Be a dear and find the traps and nets. Hurry!
Such a good show. Wish
Well,
we
Ponytail,
wish we had found the
up.
channel
Mommy Zell wants your help.
when it was being made.
Really, House?
Yes. Get up, Pokey No Leg. You kids have to go rally the others.
Pokey No Leg is
The
crazy.
first birds are here. Orpho, wake up. The birds are back.
The first bird picnic.
Yes, the picnic all house hosts once the animals
The
return
leg.
from winter. And what a lovely day for it.
Good morning, Orpho.
Morning.
Evelyn, that's hilarious.
Be sure to let the others know.
I know. I'm going to go get Pumpkin Kid.
This is like my Firefly.
Okay, I'll go get Leverette. Poggy, you can get
Watching
the
it without realizing that
okay.
they didn't finish it.
Hello, Orpho.
Little Steven Universe boy.
Leverette. Huh?
Gay old ponytail.
The animals are back.
I know. I'm digging up moles.
Well, bring some to the picnic then.
Pumpkin Kid!
Beef
Are you
going
awake?
on.
Good morning, Orpho.
birds are back. I brought you a net.
Really?
Really?
I'm not helping.
What?
Pumpkin Girl, crazy for that.
Just kidding. Ta-ha-ha. Let's see if my sister's up.
Ta-ha-ha. The real homies know about ta-ha-ha.
Yeah.
Can I get some ta-ha-has?
You up there?
For Cuppered Up.
Cuppered Up, come help.
Oh, Cuppered Up's not coming to help.
Sis?
Uh-oh.
Ah! Tag, you're it.
Get back here.
I'm like, it took watching that video to notice how many times she says ta-ha.
How are you?
Hello, everyone.
The children greet each other.
Celebrating the West Patch's animated debut, we're bringing you a new installment of the book
Just randomly
series
cuts
that
to commercial,
started it all.
sure.
This uncovered adventure from the works of Julia Padilli is now available in paperback and portable digital format. Go to thewestpatch.com to learn how to get yours today.
I
Brought
guess
to
maybe
you
we
by
could
Kate
read it.
Publishing. Ask parents' permission before going online.
Oh no, glitched. I'm so sorry. Ugh. Crazy.
Here they come!
Oh, finally.
Liliana, we've been streaming for almost 2 hours. We
What a
have watched the
beautiful
45-second
picnic.
trailer
And as
already,
the
like
animals
500
come out from
times.
hibernation,
We
spring
moved on.
beckons the first hunt of the year in the West Patch.
I'm going to catch the biggest animal of all. Ta-ha-ha.
What an awful
Ta-ha-ha.
swing. You'll be lucky to catch your own feet.
I'll catch something this year.
If we relied on you, we'd be eating preserves forever.
I'm as fast as a dragon.
We found one more episode. Funny Catty found a third episode. But we're watching the first 2 episodes for 2 people. For anybody who we're watching the first 2 episodes for anybody who wasn't here last time we were watching them, so that they're not going in with zero context.
Start a fire? We'll have lots of cooking to do.
Oh, yes. I'm all out of firewood. You'd be a big help.
Poor Pokey is like totally
Everyone
like
lends a hand
ostracized
to
from
make
the
day as
other
grand
kids.
as ever. What has Pokey
Yeah, I guess
no
now we
leg
know,
found?
Katie.
Something to add to the picnic's fun?
Oh.
What? Covered up! She doesn't look so good. Pokey No Legs should get an adult at once. What happened? They need an adult. Someone needs to help. What is Pokey No
I just love the narrator being like,
He needs to get help quick. Something
what?
horrible has happened. What on earth is he doing?
Doesn't the new season come with such amazing surprises? See you next time.
And that's it. That's the first episode. They just kill off Covered Up, and that's the end of the episode. Glitch, kinda, yeah. But he's like the opposite because he doesn't know what the heck is going on. Not that happening right after I said this is lovely. Yeah, if you go back and watch through the episode again, you'll.
I saw the designs.
Oops. Well, wait. Well, let's.
This just looks really cartoony.
The flowers have faces on them. You can't get more cartoony than that.
But that's not what it's about. Did you read the book?
Yeah, I read them all, cover to cover, all the ones you sent over.
No, the books she published, not the ones we found.
Crazy. If you go back and watch the episode again, when it glitches out, you can find Covered Up a lot. Fair enough, Butte. Yeah. So, anyway, episode 2.
Pulled from the unpublished works of the late but famed children's book author, we are proud to present Julia Padilli's new and
Oh, Burb, I'm
final
so
series
sorry.
Within the West Patch, adapted to animation for your enjoyment.
It doesn't get more graphic than that, if that helps. but it does continue to get dark.
Here we live together, and we
Never stray too far. Here is where our home is, and our home it has a heart.
through sunny
Days, rainfall, adventures, fierce and fun.
We can't
Can't deny the West Patch is our home once all is done. Now, I will say Sunny is spelled S-O-N-N-Y like it's somebody's name, and they make these captions themselves, so that's not an accident. So that's interesting.
Perfect weather for an adventure.
So, still no cupboard up.
Good morning, Orpho. I already wished him a good morning. Hey, Pumpkin Kid, where's Cupboard Up?
It's not my day to watch her.
Indeed,
Yo,
it's not anyone's
really
day
did
to
say
watch
ta-ha-ha.
Cupboard Up, because today we're focusing on the exciting shenanigans these kids will get up to.
I feel like the narrator's like,
Let's go to the beach.
What a marvelous idea!
Would you love it, Butte?
No.
Or would you hate it?
We'll go all the
you ha-
way there just to see
what
that
kind of
it's
feelings?
closed. Again.
Interesting.
Hear that? It just opened.
Let's go!
Woo! The beach!
And so the fun begins.
But I feel like the narrator's trying to like keep everything on check because he knows about Cupboard Up. He's like, yeah, nobody's watching Cupboard Up, LOL. Let's go to the beach, guys. Oh, Butte, interesting thought. I know this is regarding something from way earlier in the stream, but I'm pretty sure Goose didn't say Jax was going to do something unforgivable. She was answering a question regarding Jax. Oh.
I'm the king of the tower. I'm the king
Thank you,
of
Hydra.
the tower.
What a wholesome day.
Cupboard Up. Random Cupboard Up sighting. Sometimes you gotta ta-ha-ha despite the horrors. Bye, Sarah.
This cave has never opened up before.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for clarifying, Hydra.
It hurts to be king.
Burp, that's really ta-ha-haing despite the horrors. A helmet.
Careful, Orpho! It might be cursed!
I know. I was just playing. But wouldn't it be nice if we could wear something enchanted for once?
Not without a way to see if it's cursed, you won't.
I do appreciate them
Like with this?
protecting Orpho from whatever the heck was going on with that helmet.
A blue ribbon? This is a checking scroll! We can check the helmet's enchantment with this!
Hey, I found it.
Check the helmet? That's boring. Let's go to the attic and pick something extra amazing to check.
What?
But wait, there's more.
45, 6:45 Central, followed by main events.
So, Mr. Keith, our beloved book.
Get so Amanda the Adventurer right here.
Version by you. We're so excited about that. Yet, some of the aesthetics have gone in a different direction.
Welcome home, kids.
Can you believe we could have had 10 episodes of this?
Whoa.
Wow.
We failed West Patch.
Mommy Zell says they've been hoarding enchanted stuff up here ever since they came to the West
Yes,
Patch.
Katie.
That must
is.
make Mommy Zell and your dad as ancient as this junk.
Yeah, glitched. They were planning on
That's
making
right.
10 episodes and they
Ancient
stopped it.
artifacts hide all over the West Patch from days long gone. And
I
the
agree,
kids
Evan.
are taught to be very careful handling them in case curses are left behind.
And then they're just throwing stuff around.
Oh, Orpho, don't you want to check this for me?
Wow. What about this?
Huh? I want to use my scroll on this. It looks like the belt of a fighter. Ta-ha-ha!
It looks silly.
Glitch, I know.
Pick mine, Orpho.
That's what I'm telling you. It's like Firefly, but for an internet series.
Hey, everyone. What do you suppose this is enchanted to do?
Oh.
Whoa. Do you think it lets you fly?
What if it will make me irresistible?
Or extra quick?
I want
poor
the
pumpkin
belt!
lady or girl or whatever.
Fine! Check the silly necklace. I'm putting the belt on anyway.
I wish you wouldn't have.
Oh my, what a risky move. Good thing no one was hurt.
Let's see a real magic
It
item.
made it to where she can't talk and she can't take it off.
What was it? Well, it's not cursed, but I don't know what that enchantment means.
Well?
Pumpkin girl.
I
Tahaha
think,
kid. And this is Orpho.
a little extra warm?
Or Pumpkin Kid. Is it just Pumpkin Kid?
Hold on. I can grant us all that enchantment. Wait downstairs.
Oh, what's
Can't remember what her
Leverett
name
up
is,
to?
but the other one is Gale Ponytail. I don't remember what tall one's name is. Pumpkin
where's
Tahaha,
little Leverett
exactly.
going? Oh, not the woodshed.
Leverett.
Leverett shouldn't go there.
Leverett,
She
don't go
can't
there.
No child should see that.
Also, Pokey No Leg's just not in this episode.
What? But where is... What? Where?
Cupperdup's gone. Cupperdup's gone.
Look, everyone. I'm enchanting the room.
Tasty. Thank you, Leverett.
Thank you very much.
I love
know,
how
I'm a
Gale
very
did not
powerful
find it funny,
magician.
but she's just like, okay, fine, whatever.
This isn't good. Where did Cupperdup go? What happened to her? This can't be ignored. I have to find out.
I love how the narrator's like, I gotta figure out what's going on!
It's fun to resolve arguments. See you next time.
So this was a magical discovery, and episode 3 is a magical discovery rerun. So it's like maybe the narrator going back to find out what the heck happened. If the house is sentient, is it connected to where Cupperdup was found? I guess the house isn't a snitch, lol. True, yeah, Cupperdup was found in the shed. So not necessarily the exact same building, but it could be connected. I don't know. Also, I think that it only says this on the website, so I will just say it here. The whole premise that the show is based off of is that they're making a show out of these books, and they made up Julia Padilli. She's not a real person. She never wrote these books, or at the very least, she could have been a real person, but she didn't write the books that they are basing these off. That's what that woman means by the difference between the ones she published are the ones, not the ones we found. So they found some books, but those were different from the ones that Julia Padilli published. They made up the history of Julia Padilli, and the books that she published are actually books that they wrote. Keith Publishing. Hi, gamer. I'm sorry. We're about 2 hours in now, so we did watch the trailer. We discussed the trailer for like an hour and 45 minutes, and for the past like 10 minutes or so, we switched over to the West Patch, which is an interesting series if you want to look at it. But you can rewind. You can rewind if you want to see the trailer stuff. Sorry. So this is the narrator going back. This is the one I haven't seen.
Just tell me what you're doing.
Marge, take a breath. Come talk
It's Cupperdup and Pokey No Leg.
Where is she? What happened?
Oh, he's following a trail. Oh my god, Pokey's taking her. Pokey's taking frozen Cupperdup. Old man. We saw him from episode 1 and things got all fuzzy when he was around. Glitched. Hi, Pixel Gamer. If you're here for Amazing Digital Circus, you'll have to rewind because we've already talked about that. We've moved on. But if you go back, you can watch it. So we gave him a key. Hold on, sorry. I was reading chat. Let me... What? What's going on? Sorry. Okay, he does give him the key to the cellar. Oh, to like say, oh, I'm... Oh my god. They've locked her in. Okay.
How you holding up, Poggy?
How you holding up, Pokey? He's got stuff written on the wall here. It's like a flower, some face, or a house. Could be like windows and a door, and then a scroll up here.
Did you do that?
I just found her that way.
No one else knows, huh?
No.
All for the best.
Why did you help me?
Because I killed her.
I'll help you get rid of the body.
I'm not getting rid of it. I don't know. There's just something important about it.
Well, it's a body! It's a person! What do you mean there's something about it that's a person? I'll help you get rid of the body. What is even happening right now? Why are we alerting the authorities? There's a dead child. Everyone's acting like this is so casual. He said it means something. It's like... There's a kid. It's Pumpkin Girl's sister. Or Pumpkin Kid. Whatever. This is why Pokey wasn't in the other episode. Yeah, this is the rerun, so this is his point of view of this episode. The curses from the attic are seeping out into the family and neighbors. What a thought, Evan.
It means something.
Means bad things happen. Some places more than others.
Fire, flower, house,
I'll keep
scroll.
her here until you decide what to do.
Fireworks? Sunshine? Bro, what do you mean? Defrost it. Hi, Lucky. If you're here for Amazing Digital Circus, we covered that at the beginning, and so now we're watching the West Patch. And I'm not changing the name of the stream because it's like the most of it is going to be the thing when we're done.
How an adult should respond. How could he let this go on?
Okay, the narrator is us. The narrator is us. That is not how an adult should respond.
Could you explain to us?
Hey,
what
look,
is
I
your
mean, I don't know why everyone's so hung up on the differences. Look.
But you can rewind it and watch the trailer.
Paint!
Oh, he's getting angry. He's getting real mad.
No leg.
There he is.
Hey,
Oh, this is
Pokey
post.
No Leg.
This is
You
post
missed
belt.
out.
Huh?
We had a bash at the beach. Where have you been?
Oh, I was just...
And you missed out, Pogi. We found a checking scroll.
I love how they like don't actually
Where
care
is
about
it?
where he was.
I want to see.
We used it.
Oh.
It's a shame you couldn't join us. We should get you wheels.
I'm going to my room.
Do you like my necklace?
The Tahas. Yeah, he's like, I don't really give a crap about your
It's
necklace. I
his
saw a
fault he
dead
missed
frozen
it.
body today.
Didn't have to be so grumpy. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
That's not very nice at all.
Grumble.
If only they had gone with them. If only this was a normal, fun day. This is terrible. Truly terrible. What can be done? What is Poggy No Leg planning?
I love the narrator. I love this narrator.
Poggy No Leg needs to shape up. He needs to correct this alarming behavior immediately.
Welcome home, Pokey No Leg.
Hello, house.
Yeah, Buddy's not well. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh, no. That's not gonna end well.
It's fun to resolve arguments. See you next time.
Coming soon. Coming soon. It's been 4 years. Hi, iFins. If you were wanting Amazing Digital Circus talk, that is at the beginning of the stream. Thank you. Not the mental incident. Okay. Gale ponytail seatbelt. Who did that? March 6th, 2022. What do you think the odds are? Amazon for win. Whose hands were that? I'll see what the newest comments say. We'll let it play out. Just in case. Could have been something at the end. You never know. Ooh, there was a little something. There was a little something. I bet it's just static, but just in case there's something in the static. Maybe episode 4 is on Vimeo. Glitch trap hands, yeah. And nothing of note. I could kind of tell what was going on in all of the things. This is like a moon or something, right? Or it could be a light. But it's interesting, isn't it? That this like figure kind of shows up in the middle of the interview. Anyway. Series was made with love. Okay. Newest comments. This is from 5 months ago. Thank you for breadcrumbing this series. I quite enjoyed it. I like how the man can seemingly hear the narrator, but not the kids. Very fun. Wow, I need more of this like yesterday. I love it so much. I seriously hope this continues. I really want to see what happens next. Hearted by the West Patch. It's an orange. Or a pumpkin. Yeah, Butte. It could be, you know. There's a body. Weird how your angels here led me to this. Wonder what it means. You know what? A good point is that the April Fools from East Patch led us to this channel. That is how we found this. From the Your Angels Here stuff, which was recently uploaded. So I don't know, it's possible. Doki Doki Magasaurs? Is that on East Patch or West Patch, Katie? My theory is that Tambler is Tamiel, a fallen angel, but not a follower of Satan. Tamiel even taught humanity how to fight demons. He was apparently kicked out of heaven for teaching humanity how to perform. Word, I don't know if I can say. But, you know. Please finish this. You did good on Angel Hair, but stop coming back with more. It feels like a cash grab at this point. A cash grab? Angel Hair. Angel Hair? Cash grab? Angel Hair. Are you kidding? Angel Hair? A cash grab? What are we? We're just saying words. We're just saying words now. Carnage, it's technically already tied with Angel Hair because it's all Keith Publishing. Buzzwords. Yeah, no, for real. Okay. Considering Keith Publishing is known for repackaging old cartoons with a new coat of paint, as the person being interviewed put it, I wonder if the original version of the West Patch adaptation got changed when KP got it from Wreath of Life or whatever company made it originally, similarly to Angel Hair. 100% Freak. 100% from Freak. But that's from a whole year ago. This is a crime, not having new episodes. Yeah, I think something is in the West Patch, the same way that the angels inhabit Angel Hair. I would say It could be something else. Could be something more sinister. I mean, there's an iced up kid. There's a dead kid in an ice block. So such an interesting thought. I will show you the westpatch.com real quick, but then I'll probably pop out. But there are other things on their channel. This is unlisted. It's from 5 years ago. But there are other things on their channel if you go to the West Patch. But they stopped uploading about 4 years ago. So, but if anybody wants to know about Tahaha, our favorite pumpkin kid noises is where you can find the Tahaha compilation. It's really funny and a little funky because some of them do have some quote unquote lore in them. But I'm not going to watch it again right now because it is truly like 2 minutes of just someone saying ta ha ha. But a cartoon that's charming, cute, and anything but innocent, said snobbyrobot.com. Retro animation. Get back. Retro animation, and nostalgic style, and amazing art, said popculturemaniacs.com. I eat their writing like an awesomely tasting cake, said Ghastly Dipper, the voice of Pumpkin Kid. So it is Pumpkin Kid. I don't know why I gendered Pumpkin Kid. My bad. They are so good at creating unique new ideas. Our mother. That's funny. And then get out of here. What is it? The show. I don't remember. Or is it books? Maybe it's About Us or something. I think it might be No. Hannah and Rachel Mangan. That's their names. But there was The World or something. Okay. Here's where it says, it's all made up. It's satire. The people, the books, none of it existed as we're presenting it. There was never a woman and nobody grew up on these tales, but it will exist now. The books are being written and the miniseries is being produced full swing because sometimes a story doesn't start with a once upon a time, and when it doesn't, you've got to take it upon yourself to make a charming beginning anyway. Because if it hasn't got a charming beginning, the part where the hero falls won't be nearly as meaningful. That's why we're rewriting the beginning so that people have all loved Padilly for a very long time to make it more meaningful, and because it's so much more fun this way. We invite you to explore the site regardless, as there's an awful lot to see, and even do enjoy your stay and see you next time. Now, you can say that this is them just trying to let you know, like as a viewer, that if you've stumbled upon this site, that this is not a real person, this Julia Padilly, but you can hear them like reference in the show as if it was something that they made up. Joshua, real artists only produce one art, then promptly starve to death in the gutter, or else it's a cash grab. Sounds like company ARG stuff to me. I would have to agree. Kind of love that aside from your dad and mommy Zell, the names are pretty neutral on the gender spectrum. True. Here's all the characters. Orpho, Gale Ponytail, Leverette, Pumpkin Kid, Copper Tub. Sweet, soft-spoken girl, but don't let that fool you. She's got a smart little head on her shoulders and an awful lot of heart, always going out of her way to laugh at her brother's worst jokes and be a good friend. If an adventure starts getting too dangerous, she might think it best to return home for the day. Pokey No Leg, Mommy Zell, your dad, and the Timbre is a mysterious hermit with curt speech and inquisitive vocalizations. And then a secret person. I can't get under those scribbles. Interesting. But yeah, you obviously see that there was the makings of something incredible here. If you inspect the website, could you remove the scribbles? Oh, thank you, Katie. I will look. How do I inspect? I'm kind of dumb. Sorry. How do I inspect on Firefox? Right click on the whole page. Okay. And then figure out what this piece is and what delete it. Can I get in here? I don't know how to. Oh, I did it. I did it. Sorry, I just had to be careful because I did not want to I didn't know if I was going to accidentally dox myself or something. Okay. Terrence is a fantastical wizard whose important mission is to save the world and everyone in it. With such an incredible pivotal role in society, it is understandable that he prioritizes it over most things and doesn't always have time to visit the West Patch. He's making a better world. That's important. More important. The most important. Roberto, I'm not gonna answer that question, okay? Let's just move on. Terrence. Hello, Leviathan. Anyway, but that's the West Patch if you care about it. I've considered covering it on the channel as a... Hi, Lucas. Yeah, I didn't delete them. I just kind of scooched them. I just reordered the HTML and put them on top of something else. But anyway. That's what the West Patch is, if you care to look into it. Good night, Diablos. Man, like, why do we, like, even try? Already is crazy. I've been streaming for over 2 hours. Telling them to kickstart it. I know. Well, they have a Patreon. They have a Patreon. Why am I putting this on? But anyway. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I've considered covering it on the channel. Just kind of for, you know, for the fun of it. And I don't care if you saw, but above I pasted the reason why it's not continuing. I missed it. I missed it. I'll look up the Doki Doki Magisaurs, okay? But from the Discord, when they asked about it, if the West Patch are discontinued or is nebulous, the reasons are gone. Producers are no longer pitching it. And so now it's nebulous because it's a 10-episode frame-by-frame show. And we only have 4 hands. What do we mean by producers are no longer pitching it? But the reasons are gone is interesting. So we need to hire him some animators? We're all scared. My favorite Amazing Digital Circus character? I don't know. I'm a big fan of Ragatha, honestly. I'm a big fan of Ragatha. But, I mean, Pomni's the main character, so that feels like a cop-out answer, but, I mean... Oh, they talked to Glitch, but Glitch didn't respond. Months ago, it was shown to a development team that works with Glitch and was going to go to forward it to them. The dev guys liked it, but we did not hear back. That sucks! That stinks. Well, I mean, it costs money. And they're obviously getting more traction on East Patch, you know? I mean, way more. The sisters have so many things in the works. It's the only Patreon I pay for. I don't know if it's still up on Twitch, but they did a live stream last year going over several shows they have in the works. It's crazy. There you go, taken care of. Sorry. Don't have any moderators in here right now. What's the sad equivalent of Taha? Just sorry. Oh, pahaha. It translated pahaha to sorry. I have auto translate on, so when people come in here and are talking in a different language, I may actually be able to help them. When you stream too long, random weirdos show up, I guess. Yeah. Well, and it's also like whenever I talk about like the Amazing Digital Circus or when I'm like covering like a video thing, I feel like more people come in here for something. Yeah, haha. Anyway. What was the freaking... You said it was in shorts? The magical girl Doki Doki. Is it this?
Hello there. My name is Friend Francis.
Okay, this is
Friend.
It's not
Faithful
playing anything. It's not playing anything.
It's time to compare it.
Okay, here. Christ.
Just to Jurassic, digging back through time. History is magic, and magic is alive. With our spades and with our teeth, we conquer up and war to find out what's beneath this dino Toki Magisaur.
If that's a real thing that they end up doing, I love that. I would I would watch that daily. That's so good. If you guys are not subscribed with notifications turned on to East Patch, do not know what you're doing. The East Patch is incredible. Go ahead and subscribe to West Patch too, why not? I mean, maybe one day it'll come back. I imagine they're saying it's not, but I think if we all put our hearts to the task, we can make it happen. They're finishing up the pilot for now! Okay, yay. Well, at least we have Doki Dino Magisaurs to look forward to. Thank God. Manifest, yeah. At the very, you know what is cool is what we kind of have instead is this abandoned project that kind of allows to add to the mystery, because it's not about like, oh, we'll just wait for the next episode to come. We may only have, you know? Unfortunately, money is one factor and directorial work is another. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot. And obviously they're working on other stuff. So, you know. This team is single-handedly trying to heal my inner child. Hey, that's like what angel hair is, right? Neat, Katie. I think I'll look at the rest off stream. Cause I don't want to stream too late tonight. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Cause I was procrastinating finishing editing the video. I just kept taking like half an hour long breaks, being like, I don't want to edit anymore. I don't want to do it. And then I'd edit and I'd be getting so much done so quickly and be like, if you just hunkered down and done this when you got home, it probably would have finished and had time to relax. We all need Angle Gabby. Oh, the bunny scared you. Yeah, she kind of looked a little crazy in the red light. But that's my lady bunny. Here. Try to make her look more inviting. There. Is that better? I don't know if there's a way to make her not look creepy. She's kind of just creepy. But I love her. If you haven't already, I did make a Jax video today for Bunny Month. Bunny Month is happening. I think she's cute. And I would love it if you would watch the video. The algorithm's not pushing it. It's not even got 400 views right now, and it's fine. It's just a little frustrating. I'm like, come on now. The trailer released today. But, you know, it is what it is. Obviously, you don't have to watch it, but if you haven't watched it, it would be nice if you did, and I'm just going to be well, man about it. It is 9 out of 10 on my videos right now. The only thing that did worse was the Backrooms trailer. But, man, I'll tell you what, almost everything up top of it is all FNAF except for Poppy Playtime, so it's not surprising that it's not doing well. Give it time to pop off. Yeah. I mean, hey, honestly, last year for Bunny Month, all of my videos did bad. And then Bunlops popped off like weeks later. So it happens. We are 1 subscriber away from 15,000. We are at 14,999 subscribers right now. So thank you all so much for that. I will do a charity stream when we hit 15,000. So, I mean, I'll probably have to delay it because I'll have to take the time to like plan it and stuff. But we will do one. So that'll be coming up soon unless a bunch of people unsubscribe. The moment that I uploaded the Amazing Digital Circus trailer, I lost 3 subscribers. So we'll see. Totally understand. Don't expect anybody to watch it. It's not a big deal. I'm just, you know, reminding people because YouTube doesn't like to notify people about anything that I post that's not Five Nights at Freddy's. There will be, I'll say this now, a Five Nights at Freddy's video this month. There will be one, but it won't be next week's video. If this is a 9 out of 10, next week's video is gonna be a 10 out of 10, okay? When I say 9 out of 10, that's bad. You want a 1 out of 10 is the best. So a 9 out of 10 is pretty low on the scale. And I imagine next week's video is going to be a 10 out of 10. But I don't care. I really want to talk about it. So I hope you will all be here for that. I should see you Wednesday. If you hang out on Wednesdays, we should be back. I'm hopefully going to get back into some Pacopia. I wanted to do a lot more bunny content this week, but I'm missing Pacopia so bad. I want to play it so bad. And I don't really like playing it off stream. You know, a FNAF bunny video? Who could it be? There's too many options. But yeah, I'll close out Bunny Month just like I did last year with a FNAF video. And I'll let you guys guess around what that'll be about. And if anybody guesses what next week's video is going to be, I don't know. I'll do 10 gifted memberships on the next stream if somebody guesses what next week's video is going to be about. Because you're not going to guess. I'll tell you that right now. I'll do 20. I'll do 20 gifted memberships if somebody guesses what it is. But you won't. There's bunnies in FNAF? Sort of. Do we get any hints? You'll never guess it. If I gave you enough hints to Google it, you'd guess it. The Easter Bunny from the DreamWorks movie. Okay, I will say what I have already said. Bunny Month is about online series. Maybe one day we'll venture off of online, but for now, as long as I can keep it online, it's gonna be about online stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk for 20 minutes about Lady Bunny. You'll never guess it. I'm just telling you right now. If somebody guesses it, like I said, 20 gifted subscriptions. You will not be guessing it. Or memberships. But you will not be guessing it. You guys can try, though. The drag queen? Lady Bunny is a drag queen. But this is just my personal Lady Bunny over here. Obviously, it is a Jack's backstory theory, but honestly, like, nobody would guess that I would just do 2 videos on Jax. But anyway, I really do need to go. I just like chatting. I like talking. Yeah, I've got other things to do. If one more person subscribes, we'll be at 15,000, but maybe we won't reach it on stream. I was kind of like maybe hoping it would happen, but I don't think it's going to. Max and Ruby, not an online series, but I did not even know that there was an analog horror about Max and Ruby. That's funny. It's about evil Jax. Could you imagine? I can't subscribe twice. No! It's okay. It's not a big deal. If somebody subscribed, it would go off. So I don't know why I'm refreshing. Like, I don't know. What orange concoction are you drinking? It's water with like a like tropical fruit, like flavor packet in it. Anyway, we'll hit 15,000 within. I believe it. I believe in us. We'll hit 15,000 eventually. And then we'll lose it and then we'll get it back again a couple times. The way my subscribe stuff has been going. Anyway, I gotta go. Okay. I'm acting like you guys are like holding me hostage. Okay. Have a good night, morning, day, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Okay. Bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.